Valley Tuesdays.
Hi everyone, I'm Kathy Ellswick, president of Tasty Blend Foods. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I want to show you guys how to make a breakfast casserole out of our biscuit and more mix. This breakfast casserole is great for those mornings when you maybe have to multitask. You can get it in the oven, you can take care of whatever else you need to while it's baking. So let me show you what you need. Any cheese that you prefer, I'm going with cheddar and Parmesan. I've got a roll of sausage, 3 eggs, some sour cream, some regular milk, and I went for the already cut up onions and peppers in my grocery store. It's just easier that way. And then you got, of course, your Pam in a dish and some stuff to mix it in. So to get started, the first thing that we want to do is get our biscuit and more mix open, and we want to measure out 2 cups. And we're going to start with just the mix and the sausage. When you make a pie crust, if you've ever made a pie crust, you often take the butter and kind of cut it into that flour and make a nice, almost pebbly texture with it. And that's what we're going to try to accomplish here with our sausage and our mix. That's just going to help us to distribute the sausage all through our casserole. I will tell you the best thing to use for this is going to be your hands. So I'm just going to go ahead, open up my sausage, and get it down into my mix, and then I'll show you guys how I work it to get it all crumbled up. So we're just going to take our hands and we're just going to kind of just smash it around, really, and we'll just incorporate it until we get it all nice and covered. Just want to try to squish it between your fingers so that you can get as much of that sausage kind of dispersed and coated, and then it becomes like a sausage crumble almost. Now that the sausage is all incorporated with our mix, I'm going to get a separate bowl and I'm going to go ahead and combine all the other ingredients, okay? So we're going to start with 3 eggs, and then we're going to put in 1.5 cups of regular milk. The reason we're going to use regular milk today instead of buttermilk is the texture that I'm going for, that I like in this breakfast casserole, is more of like a quiche. This quiche, airy, eggy texture. And this thinness of this regular milk really helps us to get that as opposed to the buttermilk. So once we have the milk and the eggs, I'm also going to add in 1 cup of sour cream. Then we're going to mix all of this together with a whisk, and it's going, extra never hurt anybody. Once the sour cream is in, we're going to whisk it with a whisk, and what we're looking for here is like a nice custardy texture. That sour cream is really going to thicken up that egg, and it's all going to mix together. Now I like to mix it separately, that way you don't have chunks of egg and sour cream all in your sausage. So we just mix that up till it's smooth, and we're going to dump it right on top. And then we're going to go in with 1 cup of our cheese. I'm going with 1 cup of cheddar and 1 cup of Parmesan, but again, if you like a different cheese, by all means use your favorites. Then we'll just stir this together. It's going to look kind of somewhere between like a bread and a cake batter almost once we get it together. And then we'll spray our pan so that once we have it together, we can just pour it right in. And we don't want to over mix it too much, but we want to get it nice and smooth. Once we get it mixed, we'll just dump it right in. It's going to go into a 350-degree oven for about 55 minutes. Now, while this is baking, you can do your dishes, you can do your laundry, you can catch your favorite news show. Now that we have this all mixed up, we're just going to go ahead and pour it right into our already sprayed dish. We'll smooth it out a little bit, and we'll get it into our oven. It's been about 55 minutes, and this looks really, really good. I like to get it a little bit browner. The outside is nice and crispy, and that inside is really, really soft and eggy like a quiche. I'll cut it up. My personal favorite is going to be salsa or hot sauce, but you could absolutely pour some of our Teays Valley gravy over it as well. Remember that you can see all of our shows on our website, tastyblend.com, and you can catch us here every Tuesday. The best thing about it, everything I show you, nobody ever has to know that it came from a mix.